Well, there was much more going on than just soccer during last night's matchup between the Stevens girls soccer team and Belmont, as the Cardinals celebrated both Senior and Breast Cancer Awareness Night before the opening whistle. And while it was the Cardinals who were heavy underdogs prior to the game with 0 wins in their last 8 outings, that quickly changed once play began as the home team fought its way to an emotional 5-1 victory. And it was junior Jasmine Griffin who came up clutch for Stevens, putting the 9-3-1 Red Raiders in an early hole when she broke free from the defense before firing this shot into the back of the net less than 7 minutes into the game. Griffin added her second score of the game on another breakaway later in the first half, and capped off an impressive hat-trick with a third and final score later in the game. Jenna Pond and Bethany McNamara also scored for the Cardinals, who now have just 2 games remaining on their regular season schedule. YCN News caught up with Stevens coach Tom Belair after the game to ask about the significance of the win given everything surrounding it.
That win was huge for us. We have a young team, we've been in a little bit of a slump lately, and we needed a win like this to make the girls start believing in themselves. I feel we're a much better team than our record shows. We've lost some tough games, and this win's obviously going to give us some confidence, not only for the rest of this year, but going into next year. It wasn't hard to get the girls up for this game. They were playing for a lot. I think cancer's touched just about everybody in one way or another, so it was really easy to get them up for this game. And as far as senior night, the last couple years we've lost our senior night game, and it's nice to give them a victory and send them away from their last home game with a win. So obviously this win could make a big difference for us making the playoffs too, and that was our goal at the beginning of the year. So
the Cardinals need to make up a game against Newport early next week before closing out its regular season schedule at Hopkinton on Thursday. And taking a look at the YCN scoreboard, Alex Crompton scored 2 goals yesterday, including the game winner in overtime, to lift the Woodstock boys soccer team past Hartford, while the Mascoma boys came up 1 goal short in its bout with Laconia. The Fall Mountain girls improved to 7-7 with a second straight win, and the Kearsarge girls were blanked against unbeaten Hillsborough Deering. And finally in Vermont, the Hartford girls soccer team came up a little short in their matchup against Green Mountain Valley, while the Woodstock girls improved to 8-5-1 with help from a 2-goal effort by Rosalie Geiger. And on the volleyball court, Hanover earned a clean sweep of John Stark to extend its win streak to 5 games. That does it for your look at local sports. I'm Mike Pizzone.